Hello everyone, welcome to the Gameweek 32 video, and this is probably the last big one because I have used both my shuffle and all-in chips right now. As you can see, if I move my little chat head a little, you can see the all-in chip is active. The shuffle chip is active. You can see multiple substitutions that did not cost me any points. I think I accidentally spent 4 last week. But hopefully we are in with a little bit of an exciting video with several different transfers made and a chip on the line as well. So if you're like this idea, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know if you have the same idea, if maybe you've already used both of your shuffles, or what other players should I be considering bringing in rather than these. But this is how, well, honestly, the lineup is the whole thing because it doesn't really matter. Maybe I'd say what my overall starting lineup would be. But all of these players at the end of the day are going to be scoring points. Let's just do a little who else wouldn't play? I probably would sit Romagnoli. And that would be something like what it would look like. But I would probably start with Di Gregorio. He's been playing super well and has gotten assists last game. The defense I'd feel very comfortable with in Augusto, Danilo, and Kim. Kvaratskhelia, Rabiot, Leao, and Barella along the midfield. Immobile, Osimhen, and Enzo up front. Okay, now let's focus on what transfers got made. I only made one forward transfer. Lautaro Martinez had barely been starting. He did score last game, not taking that away from him, but has been very inconsistent in the starts, especially with Lukaku in the mix and Dzeko. So I'm bringing in Mr. Serie himself, Ciro Immobile. So thing is, yes, he gets injured a lot. That's fine. With 0.9 in the bank, which you can't see here, but I have 0.9 in the bank. That's an easy switch to Lukaku or any other striker if I need and he gets injured. That was my only forward change. In the midfield, I still have Rabiot and Kvaratskhelia and Felipe Anderson as of right now. Got rid of Milinkovic, Savic, Zaccagni, and who's the last one in there that I got rid of? It'll come to me. But now I have Leao, who's in amazing form right now, Barella, and those are the only two midfielders that I brought in. That makes sense. So yeah, those are my changes. So yeah, that makes sense. Those are my two changes in the midfield: Leao and Barella for Milinkovic, Savic, and Zaccagni. And the defense got switched pretty good. Aside from Danilo and Kim, who are still in the squad, the rest of the defense are different. I brought in Romagnoli, Mancini, and Augusto. Augusto's been performing really well. Brought him in for BL. Again, BL just came off a good week as well, but Augusto seemed a little more attacking, a little more consistent, and right at the top of the defenders list as far as points. Also got rid of Darmian and Ibanez. Ibanez was a yellow card magnet. He really barely performed at all when I needed him. So I have brought in Mancini instead. I mean, kind of a similar player. We'll see a little more consistent with starts, hopefully a little less reckless as well. And Romagnoli, just Lazio's been good up until last week. Lazio had been doing really well, and they still only allowed one goal last week. It was the attacking that was struggling. So this is how things look. I'm keeping Falcone and Di Gregorio. I don't want to switch that at all, especially at their price point. But yeah, this is how the team's looking. I don't know. Take a look. What do you think? What are my mistakes here? What do you really like? What would you do instead? Please let me know in the comments below. Other than that, this is what's been happening around the league. Enzo brought in the most, Rabiot, Osimhen, Leao, and Coop Miners. And I promise I did not look at this before doing this. So this is the first time I'm seeing this. I guess 1, 2, 3 of them I already had in my squad, and then Leao I just brought in. Players getting rid of Martinez, which is interesting. Although I mean, I just got rid of him and he just scored, so it could be a similar idea. Smalling's injured, Vlahovic, Dybala haven't been contributing as much, and Lookman's injured as well. Okay. As far as the top 5, obviously they are all going to be part of my team, or else why would I have brought them in? Immobile, I'd say get in Mr. Serie fantasy right there, and Leao has been absolutely destroying it. From there, I would get Kim Min-jae has been very consistent lately. Kvaratskhelia for his price point. And last but not least, I would say still having Danilo in your squad would be really good. So all 5 are from my team, but why wouldn't I have the top 5 that I think for this week in a shuffle? So Kim, Danilo, Leao, Immobile, and Kvaratskhelia. I will be captaining Oshim Hen this week. Top player against Salernitana. I have faith that he'll be able to score over 1 goal this week. Anyway, that's all I got for you this week. Hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you with hopefully after a very successful week. Take care.